cry so much, y'all. When I say sometimes it seems like everything that can go wrong be going wrong, but my kids can't see me fall, y'all. They can't. Alright guys, so this is gonna be a car video. It is Labor Day and I'm coming back from the casino. Sorry I'm at such a weird angle, but I had to make a bootleg car mount. So it's really not about how I look or if you can see me. I just have a really important message that I need to get out ASAP, and I keep prolonging this video while I'm at home. It's not that I'm prolonging it on purpose. You guys know I'm a busy bee, so I don't have time to sit down and record it right now. But this is a video that I owe you guys. Yes, if you read the title, you read it correct. Xehar is canceled. That is very heartbreaking for me to say that. I put a whole year into this company. I put a year into this company. I put a lot of time into this company. I put a lot of trust into this company. And for me to say Xehar is canceled, I put you guys onto this company. You guys spent your money with this company. I strung you along for a whole year waiting on bras and shapewear. But that's not my fault, and we'll get into that. But I'm gonna try to talk it up and sum this up really quick, because I don't want this video really long. I just want you guys to know what's going on, okay? So we're gonna start back from the beginning, because all of this will make sense. I would tell you to reference to the other videos to how I started with this company, but all of those videos are down. Take your phone. If you're on your phone right now, please pause this video, unfollow the Xehar Instagram, unfollow Nikki by Xehar Instagram. I will leave both of the links below, because the company is just not a good company, you guys. So I have to be very careful what I say in this video, because I don't know how far I'm going to take this and if I'm going to take it to court and etc. Just know this is not a defamation video. Everything that I am saying, I do have receipts. I have text messages. I have emails. So everything I'm saying is just my story and me informing you guys of why I'm no longer with the company. So I had to put that out there, because the owner of the company moves kind of snakish. And so I just want you guys to know that I do have proof of everything. I have them in my text messages. And there was a Xehar email address. She only wanted us to communicate through that Xehar email address. It was platinum@xehar.com. And when she got mad at me, she locked me out of it. But you guys might think I'm this dumb little hood girl, okay? But I'm very smart. So when things start not going right with the company, I already forwarded all of those emails to my personal email account. So I still got them. So her locking me out the account so I wouldn't have access to them, so I don't have proof of what she said to me, proof of these designs I've sent to her, proof of these promises she's made, proof of my contracts. That did not work, honey, because I already forwarded all of that stuff to myself, because I'm smarter than you think. So let's start from the beginning. June of last year, I went to Xehar. They were having an international press day, okay? So this is where the owner of the company flew in models from all over the world, influencers from all over the world, and basically what you was doing was competing to get your own clothing line, okay? I told you guys in my video I flopped big time. I was there with real models. It just wasn't my environment, but so I just made the best out of it and had fun, right? So from that press day, Diana and Laura won. This is going to be very important later in the video, because Diana and Laura both won their own line, but was not with the company no more than 2-3 months. No joke. I'm going to come back to that. So, good. They were great models. Congrats. So, fast forwarded to August, I went back to LA for the Women of YouTube event. Now, the owner of the company had been emailing me saying that she wanted to do a meeting with me, like a Skype or something. And I was like, hey, I'll be in LA soon. How about we just meet when I get there? So fast forward to August, September, I don't know. This is when I did the video saying how the taxi cab driver robbed me. So it was around that time. So I went to the YouTuber Women event 2 days in a row. The second night, I met with her for dinner. So basically, she was saying that it was a chemistry when I was there the last time, and she just had to work with me some kind of way. Which later on, everyone was saying that she just needed a black girl on her team because the allegations got out that she was racist. We'll get back to that. And so, I was like, oh, cool. She was like, we vibed in our one-on-one interview, and I know clothes is not your thing because, girl, I could put on some shit and look cute, but I'm not into fashion. You guys know that. She was like, so what can we do? And I was like, I don't want to do makeup. I just don't. I'm so glad I didn't now, but I don't want to do makeup. And she was like, so what do you want? And I was like, well, I'm real passionate about, not passionate, but I love shapewear, and I love, I've been wanting my own bra line because my breasts are so big for the longest. So she was like, boom, you got it. So at this meeting, she tried to pop it to me like we were going to have to sell sample pieces, like pieces that were already made that wasn't custom, till my pieces came in. And I didn't want to do that because if it was going to be Nikki by Xehar, I wanted it to be Nikki by Xehar. So she was pitching how we were going to sell them on QVC, how we was going to sell them on HSN. She sold a good ass story, guys. So of course I was down for it. So we started working on the everything. I sent over what I wanted different about my bras, the sizes and all that, and it started from there. So fast forward to November-ish, Laura, the one who run her own line, dropped out. And I see why now, but we're not going to get into that. That's not the world business. She dropped out of the gig. So at this point, Diana was the only person that had her own line. And so I felt bad for the owner of the company. And I was like, hey, since Laura dropped out of the deal, how about I swoop in and pick up the slack to compensate for sales? You know, just give me something to do. Get everybody to know about the company before my bras and shapewear come. You know, go ahead and start putting the company on the map. Cool. That's when we dropped that first holiday collection. And so that collection did awesome. Like, which I still haven't got my bonus money from, but we'll get to that. That collection did awesome. So it kind of showed her that, you know, I got a little power behind me. I can make some sales because I can. Which fast forwarded to now, she told me that I wasn't selling when I have plenty of videos of her telling everybody how much I was selling. Videos coaching people how to sell online. I have proof, but you know, people, the scripts switch up when they're in hot water. So let's go back to what I was talking about. So she was like, okay, let's drop another one for New Year's. So we did that. So everything was going cool, right? And so I signed a contract, and she let me know that I was going to have to sign another one when the bras and the shapewear came. This was just for the clothes. So let's fast forward to, I don't know what month it was. I was down there, and I was down there with Diana. Diana was there a whole month working on her collection. Stuff happened. Diana dropped out. Okay? So now at this point, it's just Nikki by Xehar. I understood then why Diana dropped out, but that's their business and this is my business, okay? So at this point, I'm sitting up here watching this lady still have these international press days, which I felt were very unnecessary, to fly models in from London, Paris, Spain, Switzerland, all this kind of stuff. Because every time she's flying these people in, every time she's having these big old parties where you're seeing her sloppy drunk, taking all these people out to dinner, which I have footage of all of that. I'm looking at this as like, where are my brows? That's the money that could have went into my shapewear. Blah, blah, blah. So at this point, I'm starting to lose hope. But I'm steady hanging in here because it's like when you have a deadbeat dad and they keep promising you they gonna come pick you up, you keep giving them chance after chance after chance after chance because you want your daddy to show up. You get what I'm saying? So this is how I'm feeling at this point. So I'm having conversations with my lawyers, with my brothers, with Nicole. I'm like, should I hang in here? I can already see 2 people done quit on her, and I see why. I see that she spends her money horribly. And so I started getting scared at this point. So I was there in February, and March, end of February, they rolled over to March, and my contract expired. So I went into her office and was like, yo, what's the deal? Am I renewing my contract? Are the bras coming? And she was like, everything is good. Everything is production. She sent me these 2 rinky-dink videos from China showing where people were working on stuff. And she told me that my sales had dropped since the first lunch, which, okay, all sales do. With something first lunch, the sales are always good. And she was like, I need to do more and more stuff to get my sales back up. Keep in mind, at this point, I'm the only girl with a line. Keep in mind, she would not let me send none of my pieces to none of you guys, influencers or anything like that, because she said my line was selling, which goes back to a week ago when she told me my shit wasn't selling. But she said my stuff was selling so good, my stuff could not be sent out to influencers and stuff. She wanted to send them stuff that wasn't selling. So she never gave me my full potential. Like, I couldn't send my stuff out to anybody to review. I couldn't do any of that. And so she showed me this sales chart and was like, she want me to sell more so she can pay me out more commission, which I ain't never got to this day. And it was a certain number. I can't tell you guys that number, but I'm going to tell you why that's important too a little bit later. So fast forward, she was like, so I'm gonna write up another 3-month contract for you, right? Because your bras and shapewear still aren't here. She said, I'm gonna write up another 3-month contract for you, and you're gonna have to do this, you're gonna have to do this. They gave me a little bit more things to do to sell a little bit more clothes. But here's the problem with that. You can't give me a list of things to do and expect me to do 3 videos a month, 3 posts on Platinum D page, 3 posts every day on Nikki Buys the Heart page, but I don't have any content. You're not bringing me in. I'm not dropping anything new. I don't like half my photos, and that's another thing. And so I'm like, you want me to do all this working? I had little stipulations, like, if you want me to promote this stuff, I don't need to be seen everywhere in it, right? So in order for me to promote my new line, if you're dropping all the pictures and stuff of me and the stuff already, why the hell would I put the stuff back on, take pictures in it all over again? It was just extra. So anyway, at this point I signed a 3-month contract, and I'm just like, my bras will be coming soon. So that's when I dropped another video where I had the clothes on a rack, and I was telling you guys how it worked, why it was taking so long for the bras and stuff to come. I can't remember what I titled it, but I was basically telling you that they were flying to China and all of this for the patterns, for the material, for this and for that, and the bras were still coming, because her word, she hasn't disappointed me that much, and so all I had was her word. So I'm telling you guys what she told me, because I don't want you guys to think I drug you along for a whole year. Like, I'm really the victim, because you shot my dreams and my hopes down and drug me along a whole freaking year. What I skipped is I stopped working for 10 companies. She had me in a non-compete agreement to where I couldn't even work with Fashion Nova. And like, that shit was a hater move to me, because I worked with 10 companies. I done spent 7 years building my name, working with all these companies. And I had to drop them for this bra deal, because I just knew it was going to be banging. I knew it was going to happen, okay? So that's why I'm angry. Like, I have fucking kids. I take care of my daddy. So you made me drop all of these freaking companies to be exclusive to you. And in the end, you wasn't paying me. So if my daughter is starving to fucking morrow, who the hell gonna help me? Okay, I'm getting off track, but we'll get back to that. So, I don't even remember where I was at. I dropped a video telling you guys what was taking so long, but that was all her words, right? So, fast forwarded to roughly the beginning of June. Keep in mind, 2 times before she played with my money. I got paid twice a month, the 5th and the 19th. 2 times before, my payment was delayed like 2 to 3 weeks, because she paid me with a PayPal e-check, and they said they had to clear and all this random shit. And that pissed me off, because if this is a real company, if you work at McDonald's, if you get paid on the 5th, you need to have your money on the 5th. So I never understood why she didn't go above and beyond to make sure I had my money, but I see now she probably didn't have it. So my point in saying that was, I also was getting paid PayPal. So PayPal took a percentage. So that's not like a paycheck to me anyway, because we all know that when you get paid on your job, shit, your job don't take a percentage out. So you're already shortening. My money is already short, okay? Sorry, y'all. I'm just screaming at the camera, but I'm like real. Like, the Lord has worked on me so much, because I kid you not, the old Oak Cliff Nikki would have been in Los Angeles on her, and I wouldn't have gave a damn about going to jail. I'm gonna tell you just like that, but we finna fast forward it. So here we are, June. Keep in mind, this lady done already played with my money twice before. She sends me this long text, call me. So I call her, and she's saying something about an investor. That's not what she said. She said something about she was waiting on a wire transfer and my money would be delayed. I'm thinking 2-3 days delayed. Here come the 19th. Time for me to get paid again. She's still waiting on this transfer. Here another 5th roll around. She's still waiting on this transfer. Here another 19th roll around. So this is 2 months I ain't got paid. But you still want me to be posting and promoting and all this stuff for you. She still hasn't paid me. So she keep feeding me this same story about a wire transfer. Like she got a new investor and was waiting on a transfer to come through. So I finally hit her up and was like, look, I can't work with any more companies and you not paying me. Worst case scenario, this was my only income. You guys know I still have YouTube, I still do makeup, I still have a wife, and I still have investments. Worst case scenario though, this was my only income. How the hell would I be paying my bills and feeding my kids? My daddy. How would I be doing this? This is how I had to pop it to her for her to understand my pain. Okay? So she was like, can we hop on a call? We can do whatever. So a whole week done passed by, and she finally decides to call me. But I was like working because, you know, I have to work because she's gonna have me bankrupt because she ain't paying me. So I told her I couldn't talk right then. So she has what is called fairies. They were a step below me. So basically fairies promoted the clothes. They couldn't work with any other companies either, but they wasn't getting paid. Okay, she was using them, if you ask me. So she sent out a report. These fairies have been working with her since February-ish. Some of them a little bit before that. It's 13 fairies, y'all. 13. And all 13 of them fairies since February sales. Then I do my sales at 1 month in December. But she had the nerve to tell me I wasn't bringing the company in money after I want to get out of my contract. Okay? So at this point, all the fairies are like, hey, what's going on? We're not seeing this, blah, 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 blah. A lot of stuff I don't need to go into in this video. And I was like, look. Use your head, sweetie. Use your head. Without me telling you what's going on, use your head, okay? So, fast forward, guys. We finally talk, and she tells me, okay, you can go ahead and start working with other companies. At this point, she has no choice. My contract is null and void. First of all, my contract, I'm spinning everything, y'all. Sorry. The second contract I signed was in March, and it was only 3 months. So that ended at the end of June. So let's start here. I'm not even in the contract, little mama. So I can work with whoever the freak I want to at this point. But still, you have these dumbass non-compete things in these contracts, so I want to cover my back. But also, at this point, you're not even paying me in 2 months. So your contract is null and void anyway, woman. Like, that's my move, okay? So I'm just like listening to what she's trying to say because she has no heart, bro. She got all these people, her workers, her fairies, me, everybody not getting paid. Like we don't have bills, and you have no heart. You actually called me, and in a minute conversation tells me, in a conversation that lasted a minute, guys, she said, well, go ahead and start working with these other contracts. With these other companies. And I'll send you an email saying that you can start working with other contracts. I'm going to go another direction and work on building the company another way because I invested a lot of money into you and these fashion fairies, and I didn't get it back. You didn't give me an opportunity to make your money back. My shit never dropped. Okay? Let's start there. And I don't care about no fairies. I'm talking about my business. Okay. Let me calm down. So anyway. Oh, I'm just like fighting mad, guys. So anyway. Oh gosh. See, when you have a company, this is what people don't understand. People spend years investing in stuff and don't get a payout yet. Some people break even. Some people lose. You spend years sometimes paying into stuff without getting a return. So you can't tell me in a year these fairies and me didn't deliver for you this money these $1 million investors sent you, you didn't give us an opportunity to make you money. And furthermore, you wasted those investors' money. I saw you drink up them investors' money. I saw you party up them investors' money. I saw you flying all these unnecessary girls in with these investors' money. And now you want to take it out on me and the fairies because you're not making what you're putting out. So your investors dropped you basically because you full of crap. And you're not giving these... Man, where them investors there? Let me flip that money, because clearly, and I have video of this lady sloppy drunk cussing out waiters and stuff at restaurants. So I wish she would try me like I'm this defamation of character. We can go, okay? So anyway, basically, she sent a thing trying to blame us. The investors are very unhappy because y'all are not delivering money-wise. So I'm going to pull away from all of y'all and all y'all contracts. She sent this to me and the fairies right when it's time for the fairies to start getting paid. Because they was due for start getting their first payment after all these months on the 5th. But she terminated them right before she had to pay them. Okay? So, but she blamed us. The investors, they said that I wasted too much money on y'all. And I didn't make the money back. So they suggest I let y'all go. Cool. We are ready to get out these contracts anyway. So now I'm at this point where I have to act like the ex. Hey, big head. To all 10 of these damn companies I had to drop for her. Fashion Nova, AMI Clubwear, Zoffel, GT, GS Love Me. I couldn't work with Adore Me. I couldn't work with any lingerie, clothes, shoes, accessory companies. So I had to email all of them and was like, look, hey, big head, can I come home? Can I come? Because I spent 7 years building my name with these companies and dropped them for her. And now I need them again. Y'all know I'm not a happy camper right now. Like, it's taking everything in me. Lord, please, it's taking everything in me because I do not like this woman right now. Do you understand me? I do not. Period. So, basically, I hit her up. This is going to be the end. I don't want to go over 25 minutes. But I got to keep calm. But it's hard to keep calm, y'all. When somebody's messing with your livelihood, your intelligence. I did not even want to get outraged in this video. But that's how angry I am angry. So, fast forward. So I hung up and I talked to my attorney, which I really don't need to because you guys know I'm very knowledgeable in that area also. And that's because I have a degree in it. So I still like to talk to other people and know my options. So everybody is like, look at this as a sign, because if you would have dropped your bra line, made millions and billions of dollars, and she would have screwed you out of your money then you would really be in the feds, okay? So everybody's like, get your money she owe you and get out. So I sent her a text message. I said, hey, is there any way you could just deposit me my money that you owe me tonight? I said, if you do not, we're just going to have to take this to court, and I'm going to do a YouTube video informing all of my supporters that has held it down for 7 freaking years. Y'all, she played with y'all money. Like, oh my gosh, had me having you guys support this scam ass company. So I said, I'm gonna have to do a video to inform my subscribers of what's going on, because you held them, you strung them along all this time waiting on these bras and this shapewear. You had them spending their money on these clothes that they could have got from LA Fashion. You had them spending their money on these clothes that they could have got other places cheaper and everything, and that's a whole nother conversation. We had that argument too because I didn't understand why my stuff was so high. Like, she could have a regular dress on the line, and she could have this same dress on Nikki by Xehar in another colors, and she marked mine up $5. That's a whole nother story. So I have to explain to my subscribers why I'm done with this company and why you guys are done with it too. I'm like y'all mama. Y'all are done with it too. The end, okay? So She hits me back and tells me, to sum it up, basically, if you sue me, all I gotta do is file bankrupt and nobody will get paid. I got that in my text message, y'all. So this is what I told her. I said, you know what? I handle things in my own way. Don't say shit to me. I didn't say that, but I'm summing it up for y'all. I said, please refrain from contacting me. I don't want to be associated with this company anymore. So please do not text me anymore. Leave me the hell alone, because I ain't the one, basically. So what she do? I get an email. She done changed the password to the Nikki by Xehar Instagram. I really don't care. What you think I'm finna go in there deleting stuff? I'm not childish like that, but I took all the tags out of Platinum D page. Oh, I'm not gonna represent you on Platinum D page. I deleted all the pictures if they had under 1,000 likes, and then I took the company name out of them. So you can have that Nikki by Xehar page. Who cares about that? Instagram. Then the next day I get a notification that she changed the email address, so I couldn't get in there and have proof of all these promises she done made me, and proof that I sent these certain things that I wanted for these bras, and proof of all the conversations we've had with all the promises you've made. But I already got them, boo. I already sent them to myself, boo-boo. Okay? Let's start there. So she changed that. And she never sent my final email telling me that she was letting me out of a contract that she don't have to let me out of because it's null and void, okay? It doesn't exist, honey. You violated it 2 months ago when you stopped paying me. So at this point, I'm angry. And it's not just because of me. She done played with a lot of people. Like some of them fairies and stuff. She strung them along so good and had them thinking she was going to do this and that for them, and then dropped them when it was time for them to get their first payment. And I'm not going to even talk about her. I'm not going to even talk about her workers. I'm not going to even get on that. My babies like June, Cheyenne, I'm not going to even get on how she did them. She is a horrible person. Anybody who can screw over so many people's lives like that and don't have any kind of remorse, well, I'm just going to let you out. My investors said that's bullshit. You wasted them investors' money and you blaming it on us. Unfollow that company, y'all, and I'm going to stop this video right here. I told y'all, I said as much as I could. It gets way deeper than this, but I'm trying to stay politically correct in case, not no in case. The woman go tell me if I sue her, she could just file bankrupt and nobody will get paid. Well, you're going to file bankrupt. Because what's going to happen is it's going to go on your credit, your company credit. And what's also going to happen is if I can't get 50 cents out of you, everybody going to know not to deal with you. Have a great day, y'all.